how's it going? It's the North American Champion League here to bring you a nice game between Team Mage and Attrition. How's it going, Claude? I got Claude here with me.
It's going good, Blakenator. Very well. Looking forward to it. Sounds like we got two solid all-VG bronze teams here, so I'm looking forward to seeing some high-tier gameplay.
Yeah, looks like it's going to be a good matchup. I got some good players all around. Well, what do you say? Let's get this thing started.
The draft begins.
What do you think we're going to see banned? I wonder if it's going to be a Baron or a Grumpjaw. I think those are.
Been seeing a lot of Grumpjaw lately tonight, so we might be seeing that on either side. Looks like might be going for a Vox ban.
Yeah.
All right, so we go with Vox ban. Definitely one of the stronger laners, it seems like, this patch.
Yeah, and I do think that's a good idea because that way A side can steal either Grumpjaw or Baron, whichever one's not banned.
Yeah, it gives them options based on the other team's ban. Looks like they're highlighting over Baron, so might see a Baron ban.
I think a Baron ban would be good. Then A side can pick Grumpjaw, and if they do pick Grumpjaw, B side can pick Catherine. That's what I'd like to see.
Yeah.
Hovering over. Yeah.
Seeing a little bit of Jewel and Adagio. Ooh, they're gonna go for Adagio. Alright, so first pick Adagio on side A.
Kind of
Definitely
retro.
first for tonight. Don't see much Adagio too much lately. Definitely has fallen off lately in the last few patches.
I think for sure, pick a team or a hero with high attack speed and get the lifesteal, the poison shiv item.
Yeah. Looks like might be going most likely a weapon makers. Depending on who they go with, Taka might also be a good one, applying a lot of that mortal wound with his X-Retsu.
Absolutely, that's good.
Definitely could take into a Adagio or a Lyra. Hovering over the Black Feather and the Lyra, they're gonna go for the double kill.
Interesting.
They go with Lyra. Taka's gonna be a real strong pick into this. While Black Feather's good, Taka goes good into Black Feather and gets the double kill. That X-Retsu mortal wound will definitely put a hampering on the healing.
Absolutely. I think this double kill count when it burns, I would burn. I think until poison shiv gets nerfed, which I've heard it's going to in this next patch. I don't think I would try something like that. We see a Sky.
Swap heroes.
I don't know if I would have.
Lyra does have a good gap closer with their and Ringo Blackfeather's able to get on A and his ult. But definitely gonna be a good fight. Solid comps on both sides. Can definitely go either way.
The one thing I'm worried about is that Sky and Lyra's bulwark. I don't think I would have picked a hero so dependent on abilities for mobility against that Lyra. But
yeah, that bulwark definitely going to be a big problem for that Sky with the Suri strike. But hey, we'll see how they play it out.
Yeah, for sure.
So game one is now underway. Let's see how things go.
Yeah, I'd love to see Team Mage take advantage of this early game advantage. I think they got a very strong early game comp here. Maybe
yeah, with that double kill, that early game is going to be atrocious.
Yep, push for that middle minion and then go on through, chase Attrition through on their side.
So it looks like we're going to be seeing a lane Adagio coming out here. Lane CP. Not unexpected. I mean, with this comp, Lyra's definitely a good pick for the roam. Adagio able to get it's actually a really good comp because you get Adagio with that heal and Blackfeather going, you can heal the Blackfeather, get that CP burn on the entire team.
Yeah.
Right now you can see got Mage pushing a little bit in the lane, getting a little bit of damage off on Idris.
Yeah, Idris getting a little low. He does have a book.
Idris's early game is definitely one of the weak sides. So this double kill against him is definitely going to be very aggressive against him in the lane.
All three of Team Attrition in here.
Nice damage with the forward barrage. Got a little bit off. Didn't take any farm, so this is good there. Aaron getting a little bit low. Arden going in.
Very
Vanguard.
low.
Can he get it? Not quite. Aaron's gonna get out. The Sigil coming down, healing low. Just barely keeping him out of range from that shot. Anders going down there with the Black Feather, getting the mid heal, soloing it. That'll give him a good early advantage against the Sky right now. So Aaron getting low. Nice heal going on from Aaron. Doorn up. And looks like he's just gonna back up. And now double kill definitely coming in handy to get low and then just get healed back up.
Yeah.
Attrition not able to do much.
Interesting. He's holding his own there. He's got that book, so he's filling up a little bit.
Full forward barrage going up from the Sky. Pokimane just absorbing it all.
Lyra's porting back.
Yeah, definitely the Attrition decides to take advantage of this, get some good damage on turret, or even take out Aaron if they get the upper hand.
Now Aaron's coming back too. Oh.
Doesn't look like they're going to take this opportunity. Lyra's going to be able to get back in time.
A lot of damage going on.
Really Alright, now it's their turn to port back.
I do like how careful both these teams are being in the early game.
Yeah, definitely going to be one that's going to be decided a lot in the late game. Both are playing pretty passively, just farming up. Pretty heavy late game comps on both sides, not too much early game.
Yeah, I think that Lyra, they have to take advantage of that Lyra and especially pushing that address. So I'd like to see that happen. I think
yeah, that extra heal and the poke from Lyra early on is definitely going to be their advantage. It's definitely going to fall off a little bit late game. So tell me what you think about these builds. What do you think they're going to be trying to pull off with these comps?
Yeah, that's an interesting question. So I'm just looking at Dorito, who looks like he's building towards the Shatter Glass, just raw damage. I don't know how I feel about that. I think normally it's...
Oh, Aaron getting melted down by the Sky, and Idris coming to finish him off, and that's going to be Pokimane down as well. That's going to be 2 kills over for Team Attrition, and that's going to give them a small early lead. They now have a 2k gold lead right now.
Yeah, and they're going to get some more on this turret.
Panders wasn't even around for the fight, just farming away. Definitely didn't work out well for Team Mage.
Yeah, that's kind of the reverse of what I wanted to see in this early game. It's not good to see when you got both of them up in the lane like that, getting destroyed like they did. They didn't take too much of a hit to the turret, so that's good. And now they're pushing the lane back again. But here comes Idris, so we'll see how it goes for them.
Now back to what you were saying about the builds.
Yeah. Oh, we see Frostburn on Sky. That makes sense. I'm an idiot. Fountain goes out.
It looks like a typical alt current going off on Adagio.
Yeah.
Typical start you see with him. Good for that early keep the energy up from his burn. Oh, a forward barrage almost taking out Aaron, but the burst heal from the Sigil able to keep him alive. Anders coming up. They are split though. Attrition going to jump on him. Anders gonna get melted. Oh.
That was not a good
And that's one of the times where you don't want to face check right there. Key observation to any of you viewers out there. When you see them up there, don't just face check. Do like a poke or something. Try to see if they're in there. Cause
especially with
as
Black
you can see, you try to face check without any knowledge, things can go bad quickly.
It's got such a good poke ability, you can easily see if they're there.
Yeah, didn't quite take advantage of that though, and that definitely cost them.
We do see the Fountain on Lyra now. I was thinking that was a little delayed. There's at least a minute behind Team Attrition.
Ooh, interesting. Seeing Lyra there with a minion candy. Looks like they're wanting to go for a good push.
They don't know they got that mine in the bush there. Lyra find it. It's coming pretty close. Coming close.
There it is. Alright. got Idris off the typical Sorrow Blade, and it looks like he's going for a Shiv next. Forward Barrage coming out, getting some nice poke damage on the main. Anders coming up, trying to help. Aaron taking a lot of damage from that Chakra, but able to back up and get a kill from Lyra's Sigil. Idris and Sky getting some good poke damage off and not really taking much in return. It's definitely a one-sided fight right now.
That Sky's forward barrage is just brutal. It's tearing through them. I'd like to see them get more crystal defense on Team Mage.
Yeah, they don't get defense soon. This is definitely going to hurt them in the late game. Kirito working well with that forward barrage, getting him nice in the right position.
Yeah. It's surprising. We actually don't see a lot of defense on Team Attrition. We got a little bit of crystal, but nothing on Kirito.
Yeah, even with the early aggression, Team Attrition is able to just out-damage Team Mage. Mage isn't really able to do much.
I think they got good positioning and that art helps them out a lot, but we do see Aaron avoids that jump. Ports back.
Yeah, Arden with that Vanguard is definitely a good defense to any early aggression.
Yeah, and I think just by baiting out that aggression, that maybe because they know that Lyra has to score a little bit in the lane, they pull the teammate out and then they just forward barrage them, get a lot of poke damage on them.
Yeah, taking that early aggression into consideration, they're definitely taking that to the advantage, just baiting them out. Black Feather face checking a bush again. It's gonna be caught out. Ooh, block speed bolt.
Somehow makes it out alive. It's going down. Well, that was interesting. Dagio and Idris trade for trade. I was surprised in that fight how much Team Mage, even though they had a couple people go down, they actually put some damage on Team Attrition this time. I thought that was very good of them. Maybe things are getting better, although the fight didn't really end well for them. 1 for 2. I do like that Idris has this poison ship now. I think that's just gonna help them pull ahead. Pandor still doesn't realize there is a mine in that bush.
Yeah, sorry about that. Have a few technical difficulties.
You're fine. We're just saying Pandor's got a mine in the bush. I don't know. I mean, he should be face checking, but I don't blame him so much for doing it on his own side. But too bad for him, he doesn't realize that they know exactly where he is.
Yeah. Doorknob's doing well on placing vision in this game, and Team Mage just isn't able to find it and pop it that much, and just giving Attrition a huge advantage in this early game.
Absolutely. I think especially when they're behind on gold a little bit, it's hard to those mines, but
yeah,
they really have to. They need to prioritize that more.
Yeah, either get more vision down, or they need to constantly be checking corners, constant just normal spots. You see a lot of scout traps being placed. Definitely helps in making it to the late game.
For sure. Let's look at the farm here. We got 108 for Idris, 86 for Aaron. So all those stuff.
So they're taking a full on Team Mage, definitely getting hit by quite a bit. Definitely helping out for Attrition side.
Yeah, we do see about a 2,500 gold lead for Attrition right now. So they're not, it's not a huge runaway, but they're definitely solidly in the lead right now.
Definitely. You see, Sky's got that Broken Myth finish. She's definitely gonna start getting some damage out there.
I think if Mage can pin that Sky down and put a lot of damage on it, like we saw starting to happen in that last team fight, if they can get Sky out of the fight, because she doesn't have any defense at all, I think that they'll be back.
No defense. She's definitely very squishy, but she's able to stay in these back lines a lot in these fights and just get a lot of poke damage off. And that's definitely not being able to get in there because the Idris is definitely taking its toll on Mage. Well, it didn't seem like maybe the best of picks. It's definitely working out very well for Attrition here.
Yeah, I think they definitely. I mean, I love that Idris pick because you can get the poison shit on it. I think that's just, you know, in a case like this, Baron, you know, Baron's so OP right now, but it probably wouldn't even be the best pick because you need somebody with enough attack speed to lay those mortal wounds on. I mean, you could have gone Baron and Taka or something like that, but
Yeah.
I think that they made the most of the picks by looking at what was banned and looking at what they could still have. I think they made a really good choice.
Yeah, it may not have been the best picks, but you also got to put into account what they might be comfortable with.
Mm-hmm.
And so they look, by the way they're playing, they're really confident. For a lot of damage and a lot of good plays in fights.
Absolutely.
And that's definitely showing in this gameplay.
Now I'm interested, Blackfeather does not have a Serpent's Mask. It's opted for Poison Shiv. You know, actually, I don't know why. I don't think I agree with that item.
I've seen it a few times, and while yes, it does work, you get a little bit of lifesteal still, and gets that more wound, it does knock down a lot of his lifesteal in the end, and that's a lot of the reason that Blackfeather relies on, is that lifesteal from the Serpent's Mask.
Mm-hmm. I absolutely could understand something with Serpent's Mask. But I think maybe he was betting on that Idris to get a Serpent's Mask, and Idris just didn't. I don't think it's fully effective against Team Attrition here. I would have liked to see a Serpent's Mask instead.
Yeah. Yeah, while the shit would have counteracted the Serpent's Mask, the lifesteal in its own still would have been highly effective for Blackfeather.
Well, actually, that is a good point, that maybe he saw that the Idris had a poison ship already and decided not to build the Serpent's Mask.
Yeah, that could be it.
I'm not sure what I'd do in that situation. Oh, face check again.
Atlas coming out on the side of Attrition. Able to get some good damage off on Adagio from the Sigil, bringing it back up. So 4 Barrage coming in from Security. That Sigil definitely keeping Aaron alive a lot of these fights.
Mm-hmm. Gives them a little bit of make a few mistakes.
Team Attrition doing very well. They're pushing these, they're not really engaging in fights too much. They're pushing this wave and getting a lot of damage off the Fury. Just taking it down, hit after hit, little by little.
And I think they're doing a good job of forcing Team Mage to attack the roam. They're positioning themselves so well that even though they don't have a lot of defense on those carries, there isn't really anybody for Team Mage to hit.
Yeah, that's definitely the case here.
Yeah, we haven't seen a huge change in things. It's really about the same, about 0.5.
Yeah, both teams playing still pretty passive. Sky looks like she's getting ready to finish off that Eve of Harvest. Still no defense, but Team Mage definitely isn't able to cash in on the fact that she's got no defense and just take advantage of it. She's not able to get in and do enough damage without getting melted themselves.
I think that's probably one of the biggest criticisms of that double heal comp. Is that it's sort of, I mean, I guess Adagio still packs a pretty big punch, especially with that burst of judgment. But he certainly can't get far into the enemy team. He's got no cap close.
Oh, Gauntlet coming down by Doorknobs. Crucible coming out, able to block it. Burst of Judgment coming down, but not able to stop Team Attrition from taking the turret. And Idris locking onto the Blackfeather. Oh, death from above coming down from Kirito and stunning the Blackfeather. That's going to take him out. And that's going to be an ace for Team Attrition.
Wow. What
a death from above from Sky there, getting Blackfeather right after he used his ult. Just well played from Kirito and Fresho, just able to bring in there, go in there, and just finish him off.
Yeah, we saw Fresho get pretty low, but Arden saved him with the Vanguard.
Yeah, Fresho definitely able to get in there in the Vanguard, plus the ult off Fresho, keeping him alive just a little bit longer.
Oh, you know, I didn't even know he had infusions on both Lyra and
I did not see the infusion of Lyra. Probably Blackfeather. Idris had a level 10 infusion in that fight. Now rocking the level 11 infusion. Ready for that next team fight. So that team fight definitely changing the tide a bunch. Able to get 2 turrets off of it and the Kraken. We're gonna get a good push with this. let's see how Team Mage deals with this situation.
Yeah, I don't think it's looking good for them. I think they could come back for this, but if they lose anybody in this push, they're...
Yeah, Team Mage definitely falling behind. Idris at that 187 farm, already full build at 17 minutes.
They're going to have to be careful because they're going to want to turn the tide here. Take them out. I don't think they should have.
This choke point turret is definitely where they want to engage in the fight and take them out, but that's not going to happen. Idris locking onto the Black Feather with the ult, able to get in there from the Black Feather. Lyra down. Idris and Arden both getting low, but that Shiver skill definitely going to get his health back up. Things are not looking good for Team Mage, only down to one turret. Burst of Judgment coming down, only hitting the Arden, not doing much on Sky and Idris. Forward Black Feather getting on Sky, and Sky is down. Oh, Idris is going to be able to out Anders, but then die from the Adagio burn. So they're able to stop this, but will Adagio be able to take out the Kraken in time? Doorknob's coming in to finish off the Vayne. And that looks like that might be game one for Team Attrition.
I'm surprised that this is this game. I think you're right. I think I said that 20 seconds ago. So I guess it's that hard.
Yeah. Doorknob's definitely making a smart play and able to finish it off early by going in there, finish off the Vayne Crystal.
Yeah.
Good game by both teams, but Attrition definitely had the great advantage once they got late in the game. Had a few good plays turning the tides. So, what do you think? Do you think there's anything Mage could have done better to maybe turn the tides more in their favor?
You know, I think what happened, like you said, both teams are playing pretty passively, but Attrition was doing a good job of just waiting for Mage to make a mistake and capitalizing off of that. I think they had the minds in the right places. They had all their team was up when jungler, the Team Mage's jungler was in the jungle. So I think they really just capitalized off of lots of opportunities. So I think that if Team Mage can keep it together, not keep a cool head, and not get frustrated, keep doing the small little things like placing vision, making good rotations and stuff like that. I think that's just the basic stuff that we have to see.
Yeah, definitely. They did have a lot of lack of vision in there, and Attrition was just able to take advantage of them being separated, and Blackfeather always constantly at his farm. We're able to catch him out many times that fight, or that game.
Yeah. Yep, I think also the team comp from Team Mage wasn't what I would like to see. I think that's several patches ago. You know,
the double heal was definitely really strong a couple patches ago, but from the nerfs from both Adagio and Lyra, not quite as strong. They tried to pull it off. They did pretty well with it, but weren't quite able to capitalize on it. Attrition was just able to outplay them, outpush them. Gave Attrition the early game or the advantage, and weren't able to get back that lead.
Do you see them going right over to the enemy side?
Roamer on my team's done it a few times with Lance. Does deny them the early game farm a little bit. Can get him behind a little bit, but doesn't usually get him behind too much.
Yeah, I used to do that.
Is able to let Sky solo her farm though. See, she's already level 2, so that's definitely gonna get an advantage in this team fight right here if they decide to engage.
Yeah, very good. I'm gonna
Fox on his way down. Pella going in, about to get caught up, able to Surge Strike out. Looks like Attrition is gonna be able to get that mid-treant back out of there.
Yep. Nice that they
was a good engage on Mage's side, just weren't able to capitalize on it.
I think we saw a lot. Still pretty good.
Oh, getting wall going off my Lance. A lot of damage off the doorknob. Is Aaron going to be able to capitalize it? Not quite. Doorknob is able to get out of there.
Yeah. Gosh, Doorknob is not the target. It's gonna be tough to kill.
Yeah, I was able to focus the Arden, but that lets Fresh O able to get a lot of damage off on Aaron. He's low as well. we do see Vox with the Swifty and the light shield. I mean, light armor. So that's gonna help a lot with the early damage there.
No books though. That's an interesting choice.
And no book on Baron. A little interesting. They do have the Iron Guard context. They will get healed from the large minions.
Yeah. That must be what they're contemplating.
Looking to go for that early tension bow or Sorrow Blade, get it as early as possible, not have to spend more gold by having that book at the start. So based on what's happened so far, how do you think these teams are going to play these comps?
You know, I think we're seeing a lot of forward aggression from Mage here. I'm surprised that they're pushing so hard at this point because I wouldn't have said that they have a stronger early game comp. But I'd like to see them, you know, they can put pressure on when it's opportune, but to remember that they're not as strong as the system. So just to play it a little bit safe, hopefully get a little further into the game than we did last time. Stay competitive throughout, and then really push at the end when that Baron's going to be strongest near the end game.
Yeah, definitely. If you saw there, Sky was able to get that solo at mid-treant at the jungle shop. So that should help her with the gold and level advantage. She's already level 5. Sam's still sitting at level 3. Mage definitely getting a good advantage. Already have a just under a 1.5 to the gold. Baron's starting off with the tension bow, and Vox going for the typical shift versus like. Oh, nice impale coming off by Pokemon. Gonna get the Githian wall off. Vox able to sonic zoom out of there.
Taking a lot.
Nice damage off by Aaron, but not able to capitalize a kill. Oh, another impale going on. The jump jet's coming out and going to take Vox down for another kill for Team Mage.
Yeah, we're seeing some really good early game play by Team Mage here.
Yeah, Tenchibo definitely helping out, able to get some nice damage off and get them very low.
Yep. And I like that they took that box there. You know, I think last time we saw them putting a lot of damage onto doorknobs just because he was the easiest one to hit. I think if they focus those carries, especially when they're being built the way they are with so little defense, they're gonna have a lot more success, obviously.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you can definitely see the difference in focusing the doorknobs over Fresho. Able to capitalize a kill and focus the Vox out.
And that Lance is really helping them in their early game. A lot of good support, some good stuff.
Yeah, being able to get that good impale and getting the wall down definitely helps Baron engage very well.
Yep. We see Team Mage staying together as a team. That's another good thing I like to see.
Yeah, they have a really strong comp here with the Lance, Baron, Sky. Able to get a lot of good combos off, like a impale, Gethian wall on a death from above from Sky. That's definitely a good combo you see a lot when you see a Sky Lance combo.
If I were Team Attrition, I would be kite out here. I think both of their carries are good kiters, and you really gotta try to leave that Baron behind. You can't just go running into him, or else he'll smoke you.
Yeah, definitely. Team Mage is definitely playing the smart game though, and trying to get that early aggression, get that early push on, because once it gets late game, that boxer's definitely going to be dealing with good damage.
Yeah. And that's interesting because I wouldn't have thought if I was picking this comp, I wouldn't have thought to push so hard early game here. I think it's good that Team Mage saw this opportunity and took it. And they're really setting themselves up for a good late game here.
Yeah, definitely. Because Baron's definitely got a really strong late game, and being able to get this good aggression early game is definitely going to help them succeed and get a better advantage for this late game.
Yeah. Everybody up here in the lane.
But getting a nice get wall up.
So much damage going on to Fresho. He avoids the ult, but got hit a couple times. A couple times with that Baron's all it takes.
Ooh, nice impale coming off from Pokemon. Aaron coming in and going to take out again with the jump jets. And
yeah, those jump jets are just brutal.
A lot of damage in these fights. Pokemon landing getting so many good impales, getting you all into the missiles. Oh, nice fountain from Doorknobs, almost taking out Kirito, but not quite able to get him. Death from above coming out of the sky, getting Doorknobs low. Doorknobs getting rooted by the impale, and that's getting caught out. They're all low. Can Fresh Oak capitalize on this? Oh, the Frostburn from Sky. Fresh Oak taking a full barrage. Can Aaron? Oh, the Gauntlet. Oh,
and he forgot that the Gauntlet
canceling Aaron's opportunity to get a double kill right there.
Yep.
Wow, what a gauntlet by Doorknobs predicting that jump jets.
Yeah, that's interesting. I think, was that recently changed, the fact that jump jets can't jump through? Has it always been?
It can't until it hits level 8.
Oh, okay.
Level 8 is when it ignores geeks.
Yeah, someone told me that it is no longer. I don't know if that's true or not, because I have not tested it myself.
Well, it only cancels, I'm pretty sure it only, I'll have to look into it, but I'm pretty sure it only cancels it out for like the first few seconds of casting it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think if the later end of the jump jet jumps into the gauntlet, it will still stun you. Now, don't count me on this, because I still got a lot of fun.
That sounds probable. That sounds about right.
But yeah, once you hit level 8, Baron definitely gets a huge spike to block those stuns and stuff.
So now a lot of damage from Team Attrition. Team Mage losing about half health. Not putting a whole lot onto Attrition themselves, but Attrition's
and you
back.
see Fresho going for, you see a lot in the meta normally going for the Shiv Tension Bow. Looks like he's going to be going for Shiv Sorrow Blade this game.
That's interesting. I don't know, it's been a long time since I've seen that.
I personally like the Shiv Sorrow Blade Breaking Point build better, but I have seen a lot of good teams and good players play the Tension Bow Shiv Breaking Point or Tension Bow Shiv Tyrant's Monocle, and it works really well if you play it right.
Yeah.
That nice poke and burst damage from the Tension Bow, and then just getting stacks with the Breaking Point, just really good for team fights.
Yeah, I like to see that crit damage too, but I don't know, maybe they're just not going to outlast the Baron in this fight.
Oh, Baron going in with the jump jets, but Spirito able to get out.
Very low.
Aaron getting down low from the Malice Inverted. Jump jets coming out. Bringing Fresho down low to the Sky with the forward barrage, able to take him out. Sky sitting at full health, has an Eve, so getting a lot of sustain out. And able to just take that fight for Team Mage. Aaron very low, but they're not going to try to come up and take him out.
Yeah,
that's going to be a turret for Team Mage, and a good lead that they're going to get from this.
Yeah, 1 and 4 with about a 3,500 gold lead here. So it's not a runaway yet, but pretty solid lead for Team Mage.
Yeah,
Definitely
just
like
over a 3k lead.
Yep, and the faster they get through this early game, the sooner they're getting. So that's just one more plus that Baron's got.
Yeah, Baron's got the Tension Bow Sorrow Blade working towards that Tyrant's Monocle, so that's going to be a nice burst of damage once he gets that finished.
Mm-hmm.
Sam looks like he's going to be either going for an Eve or a Broken Myth, could be either way. Sky working towards that Broken Myth. Sam still has no defense, and that's definitely showing when Aaron just gets that jump jet on, just destroys him. The damage output from Aaron is just insane.
Yeah, I'd like to see at least a reflex block on Samuel there. Kirito. He's trying that same kind of build that he did with Sky, and it's not working as well.
Yeah, not quite having as good mobility as Sky does, and not quite able to go that no defense build and work it very well. Let's get a really good snowball early. I should know, I just played a Sky in my game and tried the same thing and got wrecked.
What I'd love to see is how making sure he gets jump this person. Making sure that people
Aaron. Baiting out the Crucible from Pokemon though. Alright, Vox finishing off the Sorrow Blade. Definitely seeing the huge advantage, these kills and the small farm advantage Aaron is getting off this. Aaron at 122, Fresh O still sitting at 97. And Aaron going 2-0, definitely showing the build advantage and the advantages getting his abilities. Just finished off the Tyrant's Monocle, so that's going to be Tyrant's Tension Bow Sorrow Blade for Baron. Be a lot more damage coming off from the crits.
Yeah, that's going to be tough. It's interesting, we're seeing a pretty much reversal in the lane. I think last time we saw Aaron down quite a bit, and we saw Fresho up quite a bit. Now we see that Aaron's got about a 25 farm lead on Fresho. That changes to Takes wave.
Yeah. Got the Broken Myth finished off on Sam, so he's definitely going to get a bigger damage spike going on. That's if he doesn't get melted by the Baron jump jets again.
Yeah, I don't know if that Broken Myth's going to do a whole lot if he doesn't have any defense.
Yeah, Aaron's definitely getting those engages with the jump jets and just melting Kirito and Fresh O down to half health with just one jump jet. It's definitely changing the tide of these fights.
Yeah, Bella takes 2 runs there. Doesn't put her out, but it gets a little low. That's what happens. You have so little defense, those things can still do a lot of damage. Gauntlet goes down, Baron gets out. Not a great hit. Baron ult, but
Yeah, Ion Cannon not doing too well. He hasn't been able to execute his Ion Cannon too well in these fights. Does get it out to where it kind of herds him in a little bit, but not really doing too much about it.
You know, a long time since I've seen Ion Cannon get a direct hit.
Yeah. Looks like Mage is going to be going for this gold mine. Looks like they're going to get it. Rod gonna see the deal. Attrition coming down, Trout looking for possibly the engage.
I don't know
Baron
what
and Sky, though, just getting some farm.
Looks like there's about a 5,000 gold lead for Team Mage here. And they're pretty far ahead.
See Sam finally getting a little bit of defense, but more in the form of health than defense.
Yeah.
Looks like he's looking to go for that reflex.
Wants that reflex block, he wants to harvest. Both of those are in the reflex blocks. Defense side, you harvest, you need to at least do damage to get that sustain. I think you could get those down too quick.
Definitely seeing that Sky has been pretty much one of the key players in both the games. Bella finishing off her Broken Myth, getting her main damage spike coming up with that Broken Myth damage. And definitely playing a big part in these fights. Jump Jets coming down from Baron, gotta do damage on both Box and Samuel. Not able to capitalize on the kill though.
Yep, excellent
Heavy
power.
hits from the Crystal Sentry, but able to get out.
And that was an excellent power. I thought somehow saved both those teammates at the last possible minute. Like I never seem to be able to do myself.
Looks like we might be seeing another Tyrant's Monocle on Aaron.
I think that's a good choice. It's getting low, but it's not.
Hopefully he's getting caught now, and that's going to be a capitalized kill for Attrition.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, we do see Vox now has some breaking points. He's able to get stacks. He might be able to build up if these fights last long enough. It's starting to get a little bit of defense for Baron, but Baron's still dealing a lot of damage.
As long as Baron's hitting those spots. Spot.
We got a
Oh, wow.
on the side of Mage on Sky and Baron. Oh, Baron gonna be taken down by Fresho. Great Vanguard from Doorknobs. They're gonna go into the Sky. Sky's gonna be taken down, and Pokemon just now spawning in. Not gonna be able to do much about this. All three of them up. Fresho gonna go for that tree and get his health back. And we might see a Kraken and an Ace here. Let's see how Pokemon deals with this.
I just cannot believe that Team Attrition survived that team fight. Credo was just a sliver away from dying before that was popped.
Yeah, Fresh definitely that Shiv making its mark in that fight. Kept him alive just enough. Vanguard right before he died.
Yeah.
Fresh doing a good job keeping Pokemon out while Kirito and Doorknob take down the Kraken. That's gonna be a good Kraken for Attrition. Might be able to turn the tide of this game.
Oh, but that face check.
Oh, Fresh getting caught out. Reflex blocking the Impale. Not quite going to be taken out from the basic attack from Aaron. And
it's very
Fresh
lucky.
is going to be able to get out just barely.
Yeah, that was the reverse of what we said last time. Indoor doing the face check this time. Fresh is the same thing. It's going to cost him a little bit.
Oh!
Good engage.
Well, Ion Cannon not doing much. Got a good burst of damage off the Doorknobs. And the forward barrage able to take out Fresh O. And they're going to be able to take down the Kraken after just one turn. Profit definitely going to the side of Team Mage, able to get that 500 gold, and that's going to give them a huge lead. Able to get them a bigger advantage in these builds.
Yeah, I think we did see a good comeback from Attrition there, but it really relies on Doorknobs using that CC and using his Vanguard and Fountain expertly like we've seen him do so far.
Yeah, definitely.
When they don't have all of that CC up, they're really struggling on these engages.
Alright, got the War Treads coming out on Pokemon and the Halcyon Chargers coming out on Bella. Won't be seeing her run out of energy anytime soon. Got a lot of sustain for the Eve and the Chargers.
Yep, I like that they're keeping that very
We see
mobile.
Aaron still hasn't gotten that, going with the Aegis, still hasn't finished off that 4th tier 3 item. Going for a bit more defense, smart idea. Sam definitely doing a big amount of damage to him. Got the No Wave Gauntlet coming out on Pokemon. Able to shut down this Arden hopefully if he gets it placed right in the right timing. Ooh, reflex block on the tail. Fresho able to get out, but taking a lot of damage in the meantime. Kirito getting caught out by the forward barrage. Gauntlet coming down. Bella gonna get stunned, and the Malice Verdict with the Drifting Dart gonna come out and do some massive damage. Not
Baron's
quite
on
able
the
to get
turret.
Wow.
One more.
Team Attrition wanting to do so badly, they let a turret go down from Aaron.
Yeah, I mean, on the plus side, it wasn't around with those jump jets,
Yeah,
but
definitely.
looks like he might be coming back in.
Oh, Baron's coming down, gonna get some nice damage off on Sam. Doorknob's getting caught out, and Doorknob's getting taken down. So is Bella, though. Can Kirito and Fresh O
I like Team
bring this
Attrition here,
fight back to their side?
but I don't think they want to go over when they don't know what Baron is.
Yeah, pretty even trade. Mage definitely coming out on top with that turret taken. Attrition trying to get something done, but only able to pick up Bella. Not able to do too much with that fight.
Yeah. It's hard to say. I think if they had successfully pushed more, I think that would have been a quite good comeback possibly for them. But whether they could have done that with the Baron, I don't know if you want to walk right into those bushes, because we have been seeing them face check bushes before and getting obliterated by that Baron.
Yeah, definitely. Now,
So
one thing I'm surprised, not seeing too much vision this game.
Yeah.
So vision pretty short on both sides, mainly just flares.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely not being too much of a problem on either side, but definitely would like to see a bit more vision. Definitely make a lot of more game-changing plays if you got that vision down.
Mm-hmm. I think we're just seeing both of these teams chase each other back and forth over the map so much that the vision just hasn't been. They've been needing a lot of flares, but they haven't had the chance to put mines down.
Yeah, just been too much of a hassle to get those scout traps down, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Not having enough room and just focusing more on getting the key items down and to turn this fight around. Now we do see that Doorknobs does not have a Crucible, going for the Stormcrown instead. So kind of see how that plays out. Ooh, Impale going down to Pokemon. Doorknobs getting caught out. Death from buff stunning him, but the Gauntlet able to come down.
And then we do see a direct Baron's ult.
Ion Cannon doing a good amount of damage this time. Looks like Mage might be looking to go for Kraken.
I think they can do it.
have infusions on both sides. The only one without infusions. All 4 carries, rocking out those level 12 infusions though. Ready for the next team fight.
Oh, the Kraken goes to
Coming down and taking the Kraken. That was a well-placed ability by Karen, so definitely changed the tide of the fight. And down goes Pokemon. Baron coming in, gonna be able to get some damage on Doorknob. Gonna take him out. Bello looking to go in and get a kill, but going to back off. Just gonna go back to Kraken, hopefully take it down before it takes that many kills.
They're gonna lose at least one, I think, here. So they do have a couple of heavy damage dealers. Baron's doing a lot of work already.
Kraken already almost down to half health. Gonna be close. Might get the Kraken turret, might not.
I'm surprised with this one, but I'm not always the best at this. Oh, we do see.
Oh, Kirito
an
coming down.
engage.
Looks like they're gonna get the turret because they came in. Getting some nice pop damage off. Baron
If they can push with this.
Kirito, good damage out. And
Surprised
that's
they're not
going
gonna
to
push.
get 1 to 2 more hits from that Kraken on that second turret. So not too much of a loss on the side of Attrition. Definitely could have gotten a better push with it, but we're able to get at least 1 turret, so gave them a little bit of a profit from that Kraken.
I think they're being very careful in this comeback, which is props to them. I don't know if I would be so restrained. Probably good they didn't stick around on that turret.
Yeah. I'd like to go back to a moment that happened earlier with that Oblivion that Kirito put out on that Kraken. Was really well placed by him because he was able to get that Kraken, but it was also hits on Aaron and Bella. While they did block it, they were able to jump out of there. They did have to jump out, and so that gave Kirito and Fresh the easy opportunity to take that Kraken, keeping the push from coming on themselves, and definitely bringing this tide closer to their side, making a more even matchup.
For sure. The game I played today, we got the Kraken stolen from us twice, so that really triggered me a little bit.
Oh, that's gotta suck.
We do see a closer game than we did before. The gold lead's still pretty big in favor of Team Mage, but the kills are only 1 away. Mage has a pretty good end game comp, but we've definitely seen the Samuel better as the game goes on.
Yeah, both teams waiting for the other team to engage. Got Kirito and Fresho going back, gonna heal up a bit. Looking for full builds by both teams. Baron ended up going with the double Tyrant Chronicle. Got the full metal jacket on both Kirito and Fresho. Definitely, Ion Cannon coming out for Baron. Not gonna hit Fresho, but jumps at the
Yep, and they do have...
Mage definitely looking to engage right here. Oh, they're gonna jump on Doorknob. Doorknob being caught out and not able to do anything about it. Getting the gauntlet down. Definitely a good gauntlet. Able to that Kirito and Fresho to capitalize on that. Get a little bit of damage off. Doorknob's definitely wanting to back out and get a little bit of health regen from that life spring. Oh, Bell getting caught out. Oh, able to search that out. Nice death from above. Get a little bit of cloud control.
Doing a good job of kiting Team Mage a little bit here. Fresh is getting very low, but a great fountain again. I don't know how to tap these fountains. Before Baron launched that shot.
Alright, sorry about that. I'm back.
You're fine.
Had few technical difficulties.
Team Mage sussing out the Kraken a little bit, trying to draw Attrition back in.
Looking to bait Team Attrition out. Oh, Death from above going down, stunning down
nice.
Kirito. Not able to capitalize on it and go in.
Bella getting some good hits in here. Just forcing Team Attrition back slowly, keeping it on the Kraken, making them come back into this arena here.
Mage gonna go in, try to get that crack.
They're doing some great zoning.
Yeah, nice zoning with the death from above. Bella going out, getting some damage, trying to keep him off. Ion cannon going down. Oh, bad placement. That might have been a misclick by Baron on the Ion cannon.
I bet it was. I bet he was trying to use his jump jet to get out of it.
Oh, that misclick might have just cost him a Kraken, and possibly if he was Oblivion coming down, Baron being taken out. Nice placement on the Oblivion by Kiro.
No.
And they're going to be able to capitalize.
Yeah, double.
Lands out. Will they get Bella? Oh, fresh. Oh, getting that forward barrage. Will the Crystal Sentry take him out? Not quite able to get Kirito going in. Bella doing some great crowd control, able to take out doorknobs. Wow. Team Attrition trying to go in for the kill, not able to come up with it, end up getting doorknobs killed in the process.
Yeah, they underestimated that Crystal Sentry.
Great mobility and ability usage by Bella, able to turn that 1v3, get a kill out of it, and make them back off, making them not go for Kraken. That's definitely going to help Team Mage get back into this fight.
For sure. Surprised that worked out for them. I thought we were going to see a little bit of a turnaround there, but I think even though we're seeing some strong plays from Team Attrition, they've got to remember that Team Mage still has an advantage in the early game, just because of how well the heroes scale.
I think now that we're in the late game, Team Attrition does have a lot easier time playing with this late game, but that Baron damage is still being a huge hassle on them, and giving them a lot of problems in these late game fights.
Especially those engages with tension, though.
Yeah, alright, looks like Team Mage is trying to go for Kraken again. Didn't work out too well for him last time.
But they're doing it so quickly.
Team Attrition not doing anything, seeing anything about it. Here goes Threshold, maybe.
No. Threshold sees it. He's gonna have to steal.
Just wait for it coming out, and it's gonna steal the Kraken!
Oh
my gosh! Threshold coming out the lead for it, getting the Kraken steal on the second burst from the ult. Great plays by Threshold, and Kraken steal at the last second. Wow.
I gotta say that was somewhat. Got it.
Oh god. Now, see, that's where you see skill come into play. Knowing that he can wait for that moment. Great timing on it. You saw that the Kraken still had maybe about an eighth of a second left to be peaked. And that's when he fired the wave for it. That second burst was able to get it because that jump jet coming down from Baron, knocking the Kraken to almost taking it, and that burst of when they wait for it was able to finish it off. It's a great play by Fresno, able to get a good turn out of it. Maybe a second one, or at least get it down half.
I think that was a great play by just had an intuition, a hunch that they were taking the Kraken.
Yeah, Attrition definitely being a little slow in getting out of base. Fresho just being lucky enough to come down there just in time and just well timing with that ult.
Yeah.
Even if they don't win this, that was definitely one of the great plays of this game.
Yeah, fun to watch.
Really good play. Still, anybody's game. Attrition definitely has the turret advantage now. Starting to bring back the game. Still got a just under 6k gold lead on Team Mage, but everyone's just about full build, so it doesn't really matter too much now. All about pretty much next team fight wins. We get an ace. That team that gets the ace is pretty much going to take this game, and that'll determine whether we go to game number 3 or if we finish the series off with a bang.
Sure. I think lately I've seen that Attrition needs to do a better job of spreading out. I think the area damage from that Baron's basic attacks is really hurting the carries, even though he's attacking doorknobs. So doorknobs just needs to put a little space between him and the carries. I think
yeah, definitely need to spread out. Grouping up is definitely where Baron succeeds heavily. Got the infusion going off from Bella. Everyone's infused except for Kirito. So Mage definitely having a bit of an advantage. Kirito might be coming down. Not quite have enough for an infusion.
Oh no.
Alright, looks like trying to get a little bit of poke damage in, but not going to go in on the engage. Waiting for the other team to engage first to just find the weak opportunity for them to go in and just, like that, just take them out.
I think they really want Kirito to get that infusion.
Yeah. He's got enough. Looks like he might be trying to go down. Kraken spawning in. This is going to definitely change the tide in this team fight. All these fights that have been happening lately have been under Kraken, and these fights have decided who gets Kraken, who gets the good push on the turrets. Ooh, Ion Cannon coming out, getting nice damage off on the Here we go. Gauntlet coming out, well placed. Getting some nice damage off. Ooh, Ford Barrage and Shuri Strike going in. Arden getting Oblivion coming down. Putting Sky and Lance to sleep. Great place, Oblivion, but not able to get any Sky roll off on it. Doorknob so low. Jump Jet's coming in. That's going to finish Doorknobs off. This fight is not looking too well for Team Attrition. Oh, but Sky's going to come down. Jump Jet's coming in. Getting taken out by the Crystal Miner. Wow. Fight looked like it was going to be going towards Team Mage, but Kirito and Fresh able to get nice damage off on turrets and finish them off. And that's going to be another stalemate. This game is neck and neck. 10 kills to 10. This could be anybody's game.
Yeah, and 33 minutes coming up on 33 seconds here. It's a pretty long one.
This is definitely... I would have to say this is definitely the game of the night right here.
Yeah, for sure.
This game is been back and forth. While Team Mage had a really strong early game and mid game, Attrition has been able to bring this back late game with those nice Kraken skills.
Yeah, I've been really surprised at how Attrition is holding in here. Their gameplay has been a lot stronger from what we've seen. They've been just relying on their mechanical skill and their judgment and team cohesion to stay in the running here, even though they really should be getting obliterated by this Baron.
Oh, got the contraption off by Pokemon. Look at the scout trap placement. He's starting to get vision out left and right, ready to get those advantages off.
Yep, this might be the thing that turns it around. Gets caught out.
Could be.
Doorknob's taking a bit.
Definitely is the skill and patience out of Team Attrition though. Most teams, you get this disadvantage early in mid game. A lot of times they panic and they end up losing the game because of that. Team Attrition has been able to keep their cool and have been able to just turn this game around to their advantage. Ion Cannon coming in, but the Ford Barrage by Sky kind of backing them up out of it. Attrition looking for a fight, Scout Trap going off so they know that there's vision down. Death from above, oh, reflex blocked by Fresh, able to block that Death from above, getting some nice damage off on Sky, but the Jump Jet's getting massive damage off on Aaron, or off on the Fox and Sam.
This might be their only chance to fight in the Sentry.
Oh, Mage getting a nice Jump Jet and gets rooted, gets put asleep by the Oblivion, so even trade. Got the roam out on the side of Team Mage and took out Fresh on Attrition. We'll have Gauntlet back up in 3 seconds, so Arden will be ready to engage. See Bella and Rory back. Don't want to fight without Lance by their side. Man, will this game ever end? This is one just trading kills back and forth, even trades each time. Not really seeing any changes in these fights.
I think I like what the Pokemon doing here with the vision. I think that's important.
Yeah, definitely gonna give them the advantage. See the chronograph going off on Doorknobs? I would assume he's going for a contraption as well. See the Ion Cannon scouting out the Tribush. Does hit Doorknobs. They know he's there alone, going to go in. Bella gets cut out, but he's still reflex block to get out of the gauntlet. So not quite the best gauntlet, but tried to get Bella in. It was worth a shot. Alright, Attrition nowhere near. You might see Team Mage try going for Kraken again. That seems to be their pattern.
Yeah. They've been fighting a lot against this Crystal Sentry. I think the Crystal Sentry's got one more life.
Yeah, that's definitely one thing that's been not doing so well for Team Mage. They haven't been against the Crystal Sentry, and it's been long fights, so the Crystal Sentry is able to get some good damage off on them. Okay, so we see Fresh O. He got rid of his breaking point. He now has a tension. So interesting choice by Fresh O. Getting rid of the breaking point, tension bow. Get some nice burst damage. Oh, nice impale coming in. Jump jets coming in. It's going to be, oh, not quite take out Fresh O. Definitely love going down.
that?
Fresh O looking to re-engage. Forward barrage coming in from Bella. Aaron, Fresh O, and Doorknobs all very low. And they're going to take out the Crystal Sentry. So Attrition not going to have the comfort of that Crystal Sentry anymore.
Yeah, that's not good.
That's definitely going to turn the tides of this fight. They've been relying a lot on this Crystal Sentry. Now that it's gone, they're not going to have that fourth member of the team to help them out.
I think we're going to see Team Mage pushing a little further into that jungle now. Definitely have some more map control. Combining that with the mines and the extra vision, I think things are going a little bit in their favor.
Yeah, you see Doorknobs realizing the vision plays a key part in these fights, so got rid of the chronograph and decided to get the scout traps instead. Definitely, hopefully it'll help out. Ion is taken down by Baron, not doing anything. Showing them that they're not in the ambush though. Oh, no flare coming down, going to phase check. Not quite the idea I think we want to do this late in the game. Getting caught out quite a bit. A lot of damage going off on Fresh O. Gauntlet coming down, stunning Lance. Ooh, the jump jet's going in, blocking the stun from the Gauntlet. We're getting the Oblivion. Great placed Oblivion by Samuel. And he's going to be a go in and get some nice damage off on Sky. This looks like this might be the team fight for Attrition. They've been looking.
Attrition has to keep up the pressure. If they can do that, good. Doorknobs needs to vanguard one of his teammates.
Kirito going in with the Drifting Dark and the Mouse and Verdict. Okay, Doorknobs switching onto the Kraken. Attrition is going to take advantage of Baron and try to take this Kraken for themselves.
I think that's smart. I think they have to throw around. They keep
Death from above coming down, stunning Doorknobs, almost taking him out. Oh, Drifting Dark and Mouse and Verdict not quite going to be able to take Bella out. Oh, Kitty and Wall coming down, stunning Kirito onto the scout trap, keeping Bella alive. Definitely saw the fight go in Attrition's favor, but Team Mage was able to bring it around and keep this game going.
Yep, and that's another 5 minutes on this game here at 39.
At this pace, this game looks like it might be going to an hour. This is definitely one back and forth fight. Alright, Mage going in. Definitely above going on jump jets. Missing the tail from Pokemon. Gauntlet coming down, but the Ion Cannon coming down, getting some nice stuff. Doorknobs getting down by Baron. I'm looking coming down, but Fox getting rooted by the tree. That might be a game changer right there. Fox got rooted by the tree. Aaron able to come down and take out Fresh. Oh, Kirito going down next. And that might be game. Wow.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy. These timers are way too long. I don't see how Attrition.
Well, definitely a good team fight for Team Mage right there. I think the key moment in that fight was that Treant right there. MVP of that fight. Got the root off on the Fox, and Fox was vulnerable. He couldn't do anything. Treant was still full health, so Fox couldn't just take it out of the root. And that's I think that's what cost them that fight. Able to get Kraken, they're gonna get this turret down before Kraken even gets there. They might be able to push this game. This is going to be the last team fight of the match, for sure.
Yeah, I think if by some miracle Team Attrition can ace them, they're back in the game. If not, I mean, it looks pretty rough for them right now. They've lost that choke point turret before the Kraken's even here. They're gonna be doing a lot of damage to it, but they're also gonna have that Baron written down their neck.
fight. Oh, Baron going down. Fox able to take him out. Fox going to be going in. They either need to take these guys out, or that's going to be game. Because they're not going to be able to take this Kraken out. They got to push for the turrets right now.
Yeah. Yep.
It's a race for the Vayne Crystal. Kraken versus Team Attrition. Who will win?
If this wasn't already the game of the night, it is now.
Yeah. Pokemon trying to distract them. Kraken going to be taking down the turrets. They need to go in right now. Booting down. Okay. They're going onto that turret. Not able to take it down that fast.
Yep. Kraken's got their Vayne about.
Turret is down. Kraken has Vayne half health.
I think this is Team Attrition.
Oh, it's gonna be close. Team Attrition.
One more hit for.
Oh my good. Team Attrition with the clutch win. They were able to take that game by the end and just win the victory, bring them to a 2-0 win against Team Mage. Team Mage did really well that game, but they just got caught out too much with that Kraken push. I think they got a little bit overconfident with that Kraken.
Yeah. I mean, by that time, the game was pretty much wrapped up in their favor. I don't know if maybe they didn't even need to take that Kraken. If they had just pushed in with the wave, they could have gotten it, I think.
I was thinking the same thing. I think if they would have gone with the, with just push right away, they could have ended it, or could have got him down low, and it would have been faced on the next team fight, and it wouldn't have been so rushed.
Yeah. Yeah, wow. Don't even know.
Alright, now looking at these builds, take a minute to look at these. Soft Vox did start out with the Starblade Shiv breaking point, but late game decided to use for the tension bow.
That was an interesting pick, yeah.
Well, it was interesting. I think it was a smart play on his point, because it did get a little bit more burst, and he was able to burst them down a little bit faster those fights. Because if you see, both Baron and Sky had Sky had a metal jacket, but Baron was doing most of the damage. Baron had no armor, so that tension bow was able to burst Baron down pretty fast in those team fights if he was able to lock on.
Yep.
Smart play by Baron though. Did get rid of the tension bow and got a breaking point. Was able to get stacks late game. Did not quite help them out in the end. They did end up losing, but was definitely a good game on both sides. Anything you want to add to this?
No, I think that sums it up pretty well. I agree with both. I think part of it was also that Baron was doing so much burst damage, they decided not even to focus on building those stacks. Fox said it was just going to do burst damage right back, and I think that really helped them a bit. I think we saw a lot of great plays, especially I thought the roaming for both sides was very, very good.
Definitely late game. Kirito was on point with his plays.
Absolutely. I think we definitely
every
saw
team
that.
fight, just about every team fight, he landed a really good Oblivion to at least 2 of these. And that's definitely what turned the tide in these fights.
Yeah. I agree. It was a great game.
That was a great game. Good effort by Team Mage. Almost brought that game to a victory. It was a really close match. But that's going to be the game win for Team Attrition 2-0. Great match tonight. Great day to start off the NACL. Some great matches tonight. I'm glad to be a part of this. I'm glad to be here shoutcasting with you guys. I enjoyed shoutcasting with you, man.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure.
It was quite a pleasure.
Absolutely. Yep. All right. I guess that's it. See you guys later.
Well, yep. You guys have a nice night. And thank you, Stream, for joining in with us for these great matches. You all have a great night.